Hello and welcome back to Europa Universalis 4. I am Lord Forwind, here playing as Holland still. We did just expand a bit into Mexico. However, we have been called back to Europe by a war by our ally Denmark to try and help them take over the Palatinate. It's not going well. Denmark's armies are really not even in the war yet. And the Palatinate's about to lose its capital. I suspect Austria is going to win this, but the danger, of course, is if Austria gets a high enough war score, they might try and force us to release some of our lands. Plus, they're going to target us, which is never fun. Royal marriage with you. There's a chance the House Tudor will take over, which is cool. Denmark just hired a Russian army. Was that it? Okay, Hungary actually only owns like 2 provinces, but they're a vassal of Austria, so it won't make any difference. Typical AI going after the wrong target. And my flagship construction got stopped, apparently. Okay, there's my combat fleet. Let's quick smash this Austrian army before they can come defend it. Okay. Don't underestimate the Dutch here. We are powerful, we are vicious, and we attack quick, and we are going to totally lose that fight. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to lose that fight. They've got too many men. I think if we retreat there, we might be safest. I don't know. This is where I need Denmark in the war. They are fighting rebels in their own lands. Great. Did they ever solve that war they were in? I don't know. This could actually be very disastrous for us. We could be forced to annul treaties with Denmark. Maybe even with England if we're unlucky. We just lost Antwerp. Hopefully Austria doesn't separate peace us. That would be tantamount to disaster. And guess what? They are going to in fact catch our army. Great. No chance I can flee onto the boats, is there? No, and because I haven't fully occupied the province, I'm going to get stack wiped here, I bet. Land movement blocked by hostile fort. Yep. Why can't I can't retreat, apparently. Yeah, I couldn't retreat. I don't know why I couldn't retreat. I had access to here, but apparently I was blocked by a hostile fort. Although, looking at this, where is the hostile fort? Just, can anyone tell me where the hostile fort was to block me to retreat? I don't understand. I really don't. That was dumb by any measure. Denmark, where are you? There you are. Okay, do something, please, before I have to separate piece this. I forgot that Hungary can just march right past my fort, can't they? Probably as soon as this troop is raised, the AIs are going to focus it. Or I guess not. Okay, that's somewhat lucky. I guess Denmark's attacking, yeah. Okay. The war is still technically in our favor, even though I've been pretty much pushed out of it. Ostfriesland's gonna go, and then I'm really dead. I need to rework these forts. I think I might get rid of the fort in the Hague. Yeah, that might be the smart move. Put one up here in Friesland. That way I at least have 2 provinces of relative safety. Free Diplo points. That's nice. Yeah, war exhaustion is going to kill me at this rate unless Denmark retakes the capital, which they're not even sieging the correct capital. Denmark, you gotta occupy the other one. Why does Austria want peace? I don't know. I'll take the Diplo points. Okay, they did take that fort. East Frisia is gone. Okay, not too surprised by that. Now comes the real war between Denmark and Austria. Who can win those other fights? Let's kick out Hungary from my capital. Come on, let me select the province. There we go. Sometimes this game, to try desperately to raise an army to save this, but I think it'll be too late, and it will be because the Austrians immediately saw me raising an army and have decided to try and come kill me. Talk about AI focus, huh? However, I'm going to save it. No! I loaded them on boats, but they were unable to be saved, apparently. Movement blocked by hostile fort. What do you mean, hostile fort? I do not see this hostile fort they're describing, but at least I can retreat onto a boat. Ay, ay, ay. If they're considering Antwerp to be the hostile fort, I got news for them. That is not a hostile fort. Not to block movement up here. Okay. Anyway. Let's try reoccupying some of our other territories. Since we have a navy, at least we can cross between these two provinces. Really need enough troops to kick them off of that. How goes the war in the south? Not good. Denmark's about to lose one of their forts. I've at least regained some of my land. Ivory Coast, despite being called the Ivory Coast, apparently produces fish. Which is interesting. Preposterous. We won't listen to nobles. We know better than our silly nobles. I hate doing it. Let's get some mercs. We need some quick combat troops. I need to save that fort. Nope. Onto the fleet, please. There we go. Now off the fleet. Onto the fleet. If you want a tutorial on how to run a war around the fleet, here you go. Okay, land quickly, muster together, attack. And as soon as I go to attack, we've lost. Great. You couldn't have timed that more perfectly for me to fail there. Okay. Well, we've kicked them off. Does this fort even have men in it? It does. Darn. I don't really care that they're sitting on my province because they're not actually doing anything. 500 gold? No, I don't want to pay. Denmark, okay. This war could go on for quite a while because Denmark thinks they're winning at the moment, I think. Okay, occupy that province if you would. Honestly, most of the war score is that one province being controlled and my lands being occupied, so if we can change that. Battlefield commander, nice. I'll barrage this because I want that fort back. Raise some more troops. We probably can fight most of these troops one-on-one, most of the people in this war one-on-one. The issue is if they all group up on us. Denmark? Oh, Austria sieging your land. Can you please just focus the capital? I don't think there's any way, or... Okay, I can tell Denmark, go take that province. Maybe they'll listen. Because that is like the highest priority province. Oh, we have a looming disaster of a plutocratic coup now. Great. 3 years till that monopolies wears off. How long do we have? 2 years. Great. Absolutely great. We're gonna have to revoke another province from the merchants, or risk a plutocratic coup, which we could probably withstand. But there's no point in suffering from the huge loss of stability and prestige and everything. Also, why is it taking me so long to actually fabricate it there? I don't know. 28% chance. 15 troops. Denmark is going all the way back to Sweden to hunt down Austrian troops. Great. So if there's anyone who's going to actually win this war, it's going to have to be me, which means I'm going to have to survive a 21 Austrian stack. I don't have enough money to hire a better advisor either. Okay, we've got that. Allow AIs to attach to it. We get the Platinate? No. Okay, we cannot get the Platinate to join us. 21,000. They are currently backing off. Let's put our better general in charge. He's slightly better, I guess. Fire this guy. Okay, Austria is beating up the Platinate. We'll barrage quickly. Hopefully we can take this before Austria's 31,000 stack shows up. Okay, that's slightly worse. Denmark. This war is totally over. I might just peace out now because we can't win this. Yeah, I'm going to get debt and I have to do war reparations, but we can't win it, and I'm just going to lose more and more and more and more money and land if I stay in it. I'll take the loan. That way the AI doesn't try and manage it on me. How does the overextension, aggressive expansion in Europe? Not terrible, but not great. We still have a royal marriage with Austria, but we didn't get it. We didn't get printing press either. Where did printing press fire? Down there. How fast are we going to get this? 48 per month. Is there any way I could get that higher? I suppose I could try and dev it. I have excess monarch points of Diplo and military. You know what? Let's make Holland rich. So let's do that. Because I believe this improve the land reclamation only works on Amsterdam, yeah, up there. So this one does not count. So let's get this up to at least 30. Or even higher. We might as well just go all out. Almost 40. There we go. 40 development in Holland. It's not great, but should net us enough money that we can repay this loan at a reasonable pace. Yeah, there we go. I'm actually going to head pretty much straight off to go fight in the New World, because there's no point in staying in the Old World with debt. Go to there. Fabricate claim on you. There we go. Want to get that next colonial nation going. Grenada actually is being colonized fairly well. England would support me in a war. Denmark's angry because I ditched them in a war, but hey, you couldn't win the war anyway. I'll improve relations with Austria. Try and get them back as an ally. We'll leave the Old World alone till this aggressive expansion is pretty much entirely gone. which is actually gone on most of them. We might be able to expand in Europe again. Denmark wants military access, sure. We still have to deal with this revolt. If I revoke this, is it going to be a rebellion? No. Okay, no rebellion, but I did massively offend the burghers. This is what happens by giving them provinces, because the provinces I'm giving them are so valuable. Okay, we'll do that there. We'll raise another transport ship. There's going to be a lot of little, very quick sailing across oceans as the Dutch I see in my future. Cuba colonized the province. Well done, Cuba. Grenada is almost done. We are actually losing money now because of war reparations and reinforcement cost. I will start this war though. There we go. Invade, jump back to Holland. Can I turn off that edict yet? I don't think so, but we'll check. Not until next year. That's fine. We almost have it in our capital, which is also very good. Okay. So if we win this war, we should be able to get a colonial Mexican nation, which would be awesome. We really just need 2 provinces here. I could take more, but in some ways I only want 2 because once I get to the colonial nation will start and then it's cheaper and easier to get this land. Just take these 3, honestly. 2 or 3, yeah, maybe just 2. Then we can literally we'll be able to mostly steamroll over Mexico because we're so far ahead in time and tech. Dutch peasants, why are you so unhappy? I have no idea why you're so unhappy, but you are a very large death stack, so we're going to actually have to raise autonomy on you. Let him talk. Oh, here's part of the problem. We have war exhaustion. That would do it. Okay, does that count as enough? We'll leave them with a single province. What the heck? Coalition is a potential problem, but it's Mexico. Okay, conquer that. We should only have to core 2 of these, so let's go for the cheapest 2. I'm not going to raise autonomy because the colonial nation will take over. Royal marriage with England died out. Okay. We are headed back to Holland to stop a Dutch revolt. Back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. We're going to need another ship here, aren't we? Yep. Royal marriage our way back into England. Same dynasty, so if they die, succession war between England and Holland. So the Tudors actually have more than 1 throne? Ulster. Hello, Ulster. Hopefully you don't die, because I really don't want a succession war with England. Okay, we can get our alliance back with Austria. Okay. Denmark's obviously going to lose this war, and there's almost nothing I can do about it. There was nothing I could do during the war, let alone anything else. Shift off a minority to Grenada. Can we do the same thing up here? No. See, this Caribbean is pretty prosperous. So we will just go until these cores on those 2 are done, which should get us another colonial nation. Then we shall probably stop. Oops, not what I wanted. Hopefully that will stop all revolts. Not totally. The raising of autonomy was really just a stopgate measure that really didn't do anything. And it cost me money, which in the scheme of things probably wasn't a good idea. Oh well. Our legitimacy's bad, we've got war exhaustion, we're overextended, and apparently we've got religious unity issues because we own Maya lands. That all should go away once these two provinces are cored. Plus we need to pay off this loan. 124. Our income doesn't seem to change because of our war reparations, apparently. A little bit. Oh! Hey, the Tudors are in line for the Danish throne. Oh my gosh, they won? They won. Oh. Oh, in the I don't know what happened. I assume there's a revolt. Somehow Denmark won that war, which is ridiculous. Okay. Improve relations with allies. Pull you back. I really want to plot against Brabant, but obviously I can't win that fight. Could probably win that fight if I can call England in. They're at war with France over what? French crusade against Dahomey. Why is England guaranteed them? Weird. Okay. You know what? Let's stop here. Those cores in America are going to take a while. So that will be it for this episode. Next episode, we will get another colonial nation going, probably. And continue colonizing the Caribbean and Africa. We should be able to make it... Castile got it. We're going to end up in a war with Castile eventually. Because we were supposed to be at... The Netherlands have a mission for this area, which sucks. So probably Guiltree War next time, I'm thinking, or a Burgundy War, depending on how the alliances work out. So thank you guys all for watching. Bye for now.